This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizzera with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. The Tempe Police Department is creating a new policy for water rescues after a man drowned in Tempe Town Lake in front of officers. Investigators say Sean Bickings swam about 40 yards away from the shore before struggling and then calling for help. Officers will now have throw bags to be able to help someone get out of that water safely. The city also plans to install rescue rings connected to 100-foot ropes at Tempe Town Lake and Kiwanis Lake. The Phoenix Union High School District is hoping to increase security at its schools by adding a new safety division. This focuses on planning and preparing for emergency responses all year round. Some of the changes for the new school year include limiting who's coming and going from campuses, new locking mechanisms in classrooms, and then students have to wear their IDs all the time. Next month, students, parents, and staff will be able to propose safety ideas and then vote on them. The best ideas could be put in place by January. Less than a week into the new school year, and ASU is dealing with plumbing problems at two of its campuses. The dorms at the university say that they had to close some bathrooms at Best Hall because of a pipe leak. And then Hayden West were told that the sewer backup impacted 3 students who have been relocated. Freshman Logan Kerr says that there's been issues since he's moved in.
3 toilets we still only have 1 working. The other 2 not working whatsoever. And now, since like the past 2 days, that 1 working toilet we have is flooding, just leaking from the ceiling, and it's just coming down.
So these videos from another student show water coming out of the wall in one of the showers. Today, the city of Peoria will be talking about water resources and drought management following a water watch declaration from the city manager on July 29th. The decision is part of the city council meeting, which will be held tonight at 6 o'clock at Peoria City Hall. This comes just days after Arizona was hit with major Colorado River water cuts. It is National Cheap Flight Day, when prices are supposed to drop for the fall travel season, and you should look into booking your holiday travel.
We are right in that Goldilocks window, and that's why we're seeing so many great deals. Everybody else is thinking about summer travel, Labor Day travel, and that's why now is the time when you actually do see some of those cheap holiday flights pop up.
If you're looking to do something completely different this year, he says one of the biggest deals you can find is during Thanksgiving week if you fly international.
It's actually a low season, the end of November, so you might actually pay the same price to fly to Buffalo as you pay to fly to Barcelona.
According to the latest Consumer Price Index, average airline fares fell sharply in July compared to June, nearly 8%. Subway is launching a subscription service for its Footlong subs. The Footlong Pass will give you 50% off all Footlongs in September, but you're going to have to buy a $15 pass to join. Passes go on sale tomorrow. Only 10,000 will be available. Well, have you heard the term quiet quitting? It is gaining popularity on TikTok as workers are putting in less effort at work to try and offset the work-life balance.
It's really all about doing the bare minimum at work to achieve that work-life balance. But there really is this divide and this debate about whether you're doing that to achieve the work-life balance, to move away from this hustle culture, or are you just phoning it in because you're not into your job?
A survey from Gallup says worker engagement is falling across all generations, but Gen Z and younger millennials reported the lowest engagement of all during the first part of the year. Recent data from LinkedIn shows 33% of people are looking for a better work-life balance, and they would be willing to trade some of their pay for it.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. After a quieter start to the week when it comes to our storms after a very active weekend, that storm threat is going back up with scattered storms possible in central and even parts of northern Arizona too. The best potential for storms today will be from Payson to about Show Low in the White Mountains, but we could see some scattered storms in Sedona and Prescott, even into Kingman. And again, for the valley, we've got a chance for storms today too. In fact, that potential looking a little bit better as we see storms in the higher terrain to our north and to our east. And then those storms, they're going to make a run for the valley by the evening commute. Here's 5 p.m. Our best storm chances between about 4 and 8 o'clock for the valley. Not necessarily widespread rain, but some scattered storms will be possible this afternoon into the evening. So stay weather aware and just be prepared for that here as you're heading home. Meanwhile, a high of 103 today, but hotter out to our west. Lake Havasu tops out at 109. Upper 80s in Payson and Flagstaff topping out at about 81 degrees. That storm potential increasing today and tomorrow, even into Thursday, then dropping slightly Friday. Still around this weekend before we get some drier conditions in next week, Monday.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.